Welcome back to the Kingdom Creator Academy. This is your coach, Coach Brian Romero. And I am just super excited and stoked because I see a lot of you guys working on your communities. I can tell, or I get notified every time somebody signs up to Skool. And I thank you guys for using my affiliate link. That helps us tremendously. And so it alerts me every time somebody joins. So I'm seeing how many people are joining, which is just awesome because you guys are taking that leap of faith, which I know is going to pay off. Ronnie sent a message. I replied in a video, but I just wanted to discuss it really quick. Ronnie sent a message in the community, and I want to invite you guys to my goal moving forward is to reply to community messages with a video, to really, I use Loom. The only downfall of Loom is that for some reason my audio and video aren't synced, but it's okay. But I love Loom. I can make a quick teaching video and help you guys out. But I wanted everybody to hear my answer. Ronnie said that should be in the Zoom 45 minutes. I just want to say that narrowing down what modules I need to have, recording some teaching to get started with before I launch my community is where I'm stuck. AI gave me so much, so I need to sit and pray and decide what I should get. So the curriculum part of, so let me kind of go over, and this is the module that I'm working on right now. Okay. So the let me share my screen really quick. Let me go here. Okay, so this is my new group, right? Grace Over Addiction Brotherhood. So this is what you have to think of is the experience from somebody joining the group to being from this about page to joining your group and then to landing in the community and then knowing what to do from there, right? So right now in the Kingdom Creator Academy, every time somebody joins right now, the Kingdom, not previously, but now, every time you join the Kingdom Creator Academy, you get a message from me that says, hey, I want to know what your vision is and what God had placed on your heart. So and then I provide a link to book an onboarding call. The reason why I do that right now is because the onboarding for Kingdom Creator Academy, it's a little different than what I want it to be. I just can't create the onboarding until this is all complete, right? So, because if you do this onboarding, it doesn't say anything about the new stuff that I have in the Kingdom Creator Academy. So what I'm doing with Grace Over Addiction is, so once you onboard from here, you could either get a message, you could either get a DM from the community manager or the creator, right? Which is what I'm going to do. Or you could also make a video of how to use Skool. So like when you enter the community, it gives you little things of what to do, right? So what you want to do is you want to create a community to where your unexperienced self is sitting right in front of you. If your unexperienced self was sitting right in front of you, how would you guide them through the now experienced person? That right there creates the experience for your community. So what steps? So for me, I'm teaching entrepreneur men how to either live addiction free or to sustain their freedom from addiction, right? So how would I teach 4.5 years ago, Brian, this? How would I create the experience for him so he can get from A to B, right? A meaning, he's so there's two types of people that can enter this community. One is somebody who's looking for freedom from addiction, or somebody who's free that wants to sustain that freedom from addiction, right? So then in your community, you create that process, you create that experience, and you don't have to go outside of that, right? So sometimes when we with ChatGPT, one thing it can do, it can create a lot, but you can manage it and tell and say, like, for instance, my classroom is start here is the onboarding, and inside the onboarding, I have meet your coach, which is me, how to use the actual platform. This is for people who are coming in and have never been on Skool. I'm gonna have every student introduce themselves. Actually, I can take this off because I did it on the start here. So, and then my one-on-one mentorship, right? So I have meet your coach, how to use Skool, one-to-one mentorship. And then I'll probably include, what's next, right? So then right here, so see right here, I'm already creating the experience for, and then right here on what's next, it's going to be a link that now links them to the next module, right? So I keep it very, very simple. I have one folder for freedom through grace, right? I have another folder for spiritual warfare, and I have another folder for building a new life in Christ. And then I have Zoom calls here. So it's 5 folders, right? I'm going to keep it very basic because these 5 folders are going to cause there to be an influx in the community. I want this group to be more community driven than classroom driven. If you notice Kingdom Creator Academy is more classroom driven than community driven. I try to use my testimony of how much I've helped people to drive you guys to go to the community, but for some reason, you guys don't like to go to the community, which I think you guys miss out on a lot because a few people use it, but not as much as I would like for people to use the community in Kingdom Creator Academy, right? I became a coach because I became part of a community and I was super, super present and I helped a lot of people, right? So in the classroom, the less you have in here, the more community driven it's going to be. And maybe I'm preaching to myself. But if you have a lot of classroom, then the less the community is going to be, right? So that's how you start working your curriculum. All you need is, how can I get my former inexperienced self to now who I am now, which is the experience, right? So when I'm creating this curriculum, like Brian Romero 4.5 years ago is sitting right in front of me, and I'm now going to help him through this course to get to where I am now. So I'm going to build a course that is going to crunch 4.5 years worth of experience into this new platform, right? So that's how I would go about the curriculum for your school, which I'm making that video as we speak. And then another thing you had mentioned, Ronnie, was I'm sorry, AI gave me so much, I need to sit and pray. Yeah. So you got to be able to control AI. So I would tell AI, hey, give me max 3 give me the top 3 things that I need for my course, and it'll give you that. Your prompts probably.
Let us.
Oh, sorry. Give me a second. So in your prompt, it's probably very, very broad. So it's giving you a lot, but you got to decide, hey, I would use this, I wouldn't use that, right? You got to decide all of that. And in the video, I used ChatGPT. ChatGPT actually came up with all the information that I gave it. It came up with these 3 things, which I thought was great. And I told it, because I only wanted 5 max folders in my classroom. I didn't want more than 5. So I already knew that I was going to have start here in the Zoom call folder. So I told it to give me 3. And I told it to give me 3 titles, 3 descriptions, and then 5 classes inside, which I can change on my own, but I like everything. The more information you give ChatGPT, the more it's super smart, crazy smart. I know there's a lot of content out there that says a lot of bad things about ChatGPT, but I believe when you use something the way it's meant to be used, and when you yourself are very ethical and led by the Spirit, I've never had any issues with ChatGPT. Or it's like when people say, "Oh, I need a fast from social media." I reply, "What are you doing on social media that you have to fast from?" Because for me, it's like just filled with tons of information. To me, the way that I use social media, you know what I'm saying? I built it all with ChatGPT, which it's coming out super good. So I think it a lot has to do in the prompts as well. And then another thing that you mentioned that's really good, and this is for everybody here. You said, I'm not even thinking of YouTube for now. Just need to finish up school. So much going on in my family. Maybe I jumped the gun. If I can decide the framework, I can have a plan on what to record. So if you follow that course step by step, it's the same experience that I'm having on creating my community. I'm actually like super pumped and excited. I can't wait until people get a hold of this community. Like I'm at home because you guys know that I only work from 8 to 3 p.m. And I do that because once I pick up my children from school, it's now dad time. It's no more content creator or pastor or anything. It's dad. So I'm at home like, man, I wish I had my equipment here because I want to finish this community, right? So I think if you follow that community builder step by step, that it'll be a pleasant, more experience. Plus, you're doing it along with me. And then also understand that the enemy is probably not, and I will get spiritual here, but the enemy is probably not happy that you're creating a new community that is going to help a lot of women and is going to help a lot of children of God. So there is going to be spiritual warfare. The enemy is not going to let you just create this community so easy and not have any say in it. So, and then also knowing that, when you put so much going on in my family, and this is the great reason to have a coach, everybody has so much going on in their, like, everybody has things going on, but it's the ones that press through. It's the ones that push through that, right? For instance, myself, I got a lot going on right now, right? Assistant soccer coach to my son, entrepreneur coach to my middle son, right? Husband, father, kidsman pastor, youth pastor, right? So much going on, mentorship, counseling, right? Friends, family, parents, so much going on, but it's the ones that push through all of that. And then also manage your time efficiently to be able to break through that. But just know that the enemy is not going to, he's not going to just sit back and say, "Oh, Ronnie, go ahead, create this group that's going to help so many women in the future." But it's pushing through that and knowing, being outcome focused. I always think of in Hebrews when it says, for the joy set before Jesus, he endured the cross, right? And the good thing about creating your community is you're only going to have to create the classroom one time. That's it. You only create the classroom one time. And then after that, you're just managing the community. People are coming in. They're going through your experience process. They're going through the onboarding process. They're going to be learning so much with you. They're going to be in community with you. And you only have to build out that part one time, which is just awesome. So don't get down. Don't get discouraged. Of course, it's not going to be easy. I won't say it's hard because I don't believe it's hard. I believe it's fun. But there is a learning curve to it, but you're learning. The videos are step by step. Literally do this, then do that, then do this, then do that. I create a new school with you guys. I even put in the debit card information at the same time. You don't see my numbers, but you guys know what I mean. I do everything step by step with you guys to lead you guys. And then at the end, I'm going to show the finished product. And then I'm even doing the YouTube videos and all that stuff with you guys. That's why I created the new YouTube channel. I'll show that later. So it's like, hey, it is going to be tough. It is going to be hard, but just imagine all the women that you're going to bless because you decided to take a step of faith and create this community. And I think that should be the driver of this whole mission, right? That should be the driver is like, hey, how many people are going to be blessed because you decided to take that step? It's like Robin, right? Robin, she created a community, had her first person join, right? That would have never happened if she didn't take that step, which I think is very important. You know, I always say that transformation happens at the transaction, right? You guys saw my ad or something, you saw my Facebook post and said, hey, I'm going to take a step forward and invest into this and follow through. And it can literally get the same results that I have received. So I hope that encourages you and helps you out. But just know you're not by yourself. You're not alone. My struggle is I wish I had more time to create this because I can knock this out in like a day or two. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. I hope that helped, Ronnie. Another thing that I want to let you guys know of. Oh, Lee, can you put the link to your? Yes, Ronnie, the how to use Skool. So this is what I would do, and I suggested this to Mary. I would go to the classroom, put build a Christian community, and just watch every single video. That's what I recommend at the beginning. And then right here is create your Skool community. If you press play here. Oh, sorry. If you press play here, I literally set up the whole Skool with you. This video is an hour and 5 minutes long. And it's look, everything. See, I said, you remember I mentioned the whole credit card thing? It was somewhere there. So everything. I set up this community. I set up this community with you guys step by step. I explain every single setting. I explain every single setting. So that's what I'm saying. I would just suggest to watch that video, and it's step by step. That the way that I like to create my courses is I do everything. I started it with the reaction channel. I created a brand new reaction channel with you guys. I'm creating the evangelism module. I'm creating a brand new evangelism YouTube channel with you guys, right? So it's literally step by step. The first one is, are you called, right? The second one is identifying your God-given gift, which is identifying your niche, and then creating your YouTube page. That's the third one. It's already there. I create the YouTube page, all the SEO in the background, all that good stuff. That video is 25 minutes long. The niche one is 40 minutes long. The creating your Skool is an hour long. And then here on the finished product, I teach you. Oh, I don't think I'm sharing my thing. I teach, and then I teach you how I finished everything. So it's all there. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I need to figure out the 3 modules. Right. So that's the one that should be up very soon is that one, the Skool curriculum. But I touched on it in the Create Your Skool community. So I'll get that up quick. But just think of 3 modules. Or it could even be less. You know, you don't have to have 5 like mine. It could even be less. And then you could always start the community. Also, another thing another option is I told you guys about my friend who's starting a Christian women's group for women who work at In-N-Out. She's not going to have a classroom. So you could go into your settings and go to categories. Tabs, and you could remove the classroom. You don't even need a classroom. Yeah, yeah, Robin, I include prompts for everything. So you don't even need a classroom if you just want to make it community driven. You know what I'm saying? So like if you just want to if you want to get started right away and not even have a classroom, you could just make it a community and remove the classroom section. So, but me personally, I just like to create a lot of value. So, and there goes the classroom there. But you don't have to have the classroom. All right, perfect. Oh wait, I'm not showing my screen. Sorry, guys. So if you guys go to settings and you go to categories, no, you go to tabs, you can remove the classroom from your community and then just make it community driven. So you could just put, but then there's no like curriculum to follow. But if you just solely want a community, no classroom, you can do that. So I've removed the classroom. So it's just community, calendar, members, long. And then you could just make it like a message board type of thing. I like to have a classroom just to add value, a lot of value. I like to over give value. So I'll just put my community back. But you don't have to have a classroom. Are you adding the recordings? I don't see the other word. Are you adding the recordings of the Zoom? Yes. The only one I haven't added is last Fridays. I'll do that today. I'll add Fridays and today's here today. But yeah, it's all the recordings are in the Zoom folders. Okay, so another topic that I wanted to mention is so when you guys build your community, the most important thing is do you guys know if Lee's in here? I don't think Lee is in here. Oh yeah, Lee, you're right here. Lee, can you and I'm sorry to use you today, but I have to use you real quick. Can you put the link to your YouTube on your on in the chat? Okay, perfect. All right. So I wanted to go over something super, super crucial. And Lee, I'm just gonna be super blunt, okay? Apologize in advance. So Lee has already created his school group. He has already created his school group. It's called Man to Man. All right, we set it all up. And he's right now in the he is in the portion of now creating content on YouTube to drive people to his community. So I'm almost there. I should be there very soon. So I feel like me and Lee spent a few weeks working on this first video, getting it right. Great thumbnail, right? Stands out. Husbands, stop doing this. Great title, 5 ways godly husbands hurt their families, right? But then I feel like these right here, the next 2 were just like no effort at all. And you can see a kind of ripple effect because we went from 72 views, which is great for a first video, 72 views, great, to then 4 and then to 2. So I say this because for you guys that are doing communities, your titles and your thumbnails is going to be 90% the most important stuff for your community. And this is just something that cannot be overlooked. And in the module, I am teaching that. I am teaching thumbnails and titles. So you guys really, really, really have to take this part serious. And I'm not saying you're not, Lee, but I'm just saying of how this one right here, very straightforward. You see a woman, she's not happy. You see her husband, he's on the phone, and it literally says, husband, stop doing this. Me as a husband, I want to click on this video. I want to know what I need to stop doing. You know what I'm saying? Like immediate. Oh man, what is this? 5 ways godly husbands hurt their families. I want to watch this video, make sure that I don't fall into this category. And then if I do fall into this category, what do I need to do about it? Right. So then, and then I had also mentioned to Lee that it should be uniformed. Like the all the titles should be uniformed. I feel like we went from, this to this and then to that. It's 3 different kind of thumbnails. This video right here, the thumbnail doesn't tell me anything. It says Holy Bible before this. I have no clue what that means, right? The number 1 reason Christian men are pulling away from God. I think that title is great. It's just the thumbnail that's holding it back. And we can see clearly the difference between a well done, well thought out thumbnail compared to one that I just feel like we kind of just made. Like stop comparing. I don't know what that means. I was struggling as a Christian man until I learned that title is good. But I want you guys to see that the thumbnails and the titles are going to be very, very important. I think, if anything, it's the most important thing out of everything that we're going to learn. You can create a great community. You can do everything really good. But if our thumbnails and our titles are not where they should be, then it's going to be very tough. And another thing, Lee, because I know you posted this on Monday. As soon as on Monday, when I saw the video for the first time, it was like 3 hours that it had been posted. It had 0 views. I would have already been like saying, okay, I need to change something. Do you know what I mean? Because when we launched this video here, it started doing well and it's still getting more views. This video is getting more views than these videos. And it was posted last week. You know what I mean? So what I would do is go back to this right here. This feeling like this is working. I would do it immediately. Like I would be doing that right now, changing. The good thing about titles on YouTube is that it only can it can only add value to your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like if a video is not doing great and you change the title and the thumbnail, it can only help your video. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna hurt your video. It can only help your video. Now, if he were to change this to something like that, yeah, that would hurt it. But we don't even have to touch this video. This video is going to do great. In 8 to 10 days, you're going to see this video shoot up. But when you're creating a community, we're going to need every video to be headed this way. Because once you guys, for those of you creating a community with an organic niche, as soon as you reach 100 subscribers, you guys are going to be profitable on your YouTube channel, because that means there are 100 people subscribed to the content that you're making. So Lee right now is at 4, which is still great. Even with 30, 40, you're going to be great. Once you guys get to 100 subscribers, that means 100 people have subscribed to you because of the content and the value that you're bringing on your YouTube channel. As soon as you get to 1,000, oh, you guys are made. You guys are made. Anybody who's creating a community based off of a niche, and you have 1,000 subscribers all on YouTube because of that very niche, you're out of here. Like, it's gold. Now you get to 10,000, 50,000, you're on a different. You guys are going to be well off. Trust me. So right now, Lee, your main focus right now should be, okay, I did something wrong in these videos. To go from 72 views to 4 into 2, I did something wrong. And then Lee, you also mentioned something about scripting. So let me give you guys a few ideas of like titles really quick. Some good titles that I found. So let's say somebody was doing some food, right? One title could be, I tried Filipino food, right? I tried Filipino food. I found this example on YouTube. I think it's amazing. I wanted to share with you guys. Some guy did, I tried Filipino food, got absolutely no views. Switched his title to, I flew 7,292 miles just to eat here. And the video went viral. You know what I'm saying? It causing curiosity, repositioning your video. right? That's what's going to get people to click on your views. So I sent Lee a few titles that I thought was good. One was I spent $30,000 on a wedding just to realize this one thing, right? Another title was uh, uh, Another title, I spent $30,000 on a coaching program just to learn this one thing. I used to argue every day with my wife until I learned this one thing, right? This one thing took me from being a passive man to a leader in my house. But you can hear the titles of like, wow, I want to know what this one thing is. Like that you set the curiosity in, like, what is it that I need to do? I came up with some titles for my new Grace Over Addiction. So check this out. I'm not going to record a video until I have the title. I am going to do the title first and then base everything off my title. So this is one that I came up with. 5 major mistakes I made when trying to break my addiction. 5 things I wish I knew before going to rehab for the 3rd time, right? This is what I learned after going to rehab 3 times. No help, how to break any addiction with only your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are titles of what? I can break my addiction with my phone? Yes, because you could join a community and you could get the Bible app on your phone. You see, these are things that are, you're starting to really, really stretch yourself and go beyond the norm and create so much curiosity. How can I break my addiction with the phone? By joining a community with somebody who has done it and the Bible app. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally break it. It's true. And I'm going to guide them on how to do that, right? I saw another guy's titles that he does a lot of curiosity titles, and he did, I woke up at 4 a.m. every day for a month, and this is what happened. You know what I mean? I tried 5 passive income streams for a year, and this is what happened. Right? I was struggling as a Christian man until I learned this one thing. Right? And that's what Lee has right now too, which is great. I have another one. 5 major mistakes men make when trying to break an addiction. Right? There's a lot of value. And then you guys could start already thinking of your guys' niche. A niche. I don't know. Niche. Sorry, guys. Yeah. But that's what's going to drive people. That plus a thumbnail, right, is what's going to drive people to click. It's going 90%. It's going to fall 90% on your title and on your thumbnail, on people clicking your videos. And I love Lee's YouTube, because this is going to get fixed. The good thing is that Lee's posting content, and he's staying consistent. To post up 3 long form videos in a week, amazing. Man, that's awesome. Now we just got to fix the title and we got to fix the thumbnail. I would use this template for every thumbnail. If it's working, why change it? That was my first response, my first initial reaction. Well, I was trying to think of Lee's thinking process as like, Lee, why would you change what's working? 72 views for a long form video is amazing. It is great for the start, to start with. Of course, we're not going to land there, but that's a great start. 72 people decided to hear 5 ways godly husbands hurt their families through you, right? Now we just got to get, if we could get every video over 100, that's great. One of the biggest course creators in the world, she only gets 300 views per video, but she's so consistent. She makes a lot of content, and she makes over 7 figures with a small YouTube channel. And that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm telling you guys. The minute that you guys reach 100 subscribers over your organic content, you guys are out of here. You guys reach 1,000, you guys are in the big leagues. All of the big time community creators, they don't have large YouTube followings because they don't need a large YouTube following. You don't need a, for instance, right now, one of the biggest questions that I'm getting is, Brian, do I need to make a brand new YouTube channel for my community? I have a YouTube channel with over 5 million YouTube subscribers, right? Over 5 million. Did I go use that for my Grace Over Addiction? No. Why? Because it's a broad audience. On my Grace Over Addiction YouTube channel, let me see, it's over here. On this one, if I can get 100 people to subscribe to this because they found value in what I'm teaching from Grace Over Addiction, that's going to be worth way more than 5 million YouTube subscribers on YouTube. Now, if I could get it to 1,000, even better. That's why I don't even want to create short form on here, because I don't want to get now one subscriber who just who subscribed over watching just 60 seconds of my content. I want somebody to subscribe because they got hours of value. And that's what I'm saying. Do I suggest creating a new YouTube? 100%. Because every time I get a subscriber on this channel, I'm going to know somebody subscribed because of the value that's on my content. Right? They subscribe because of the Grace Over Addiction content. You know what I'm saying? And with my 5 million YouTube subscriber count, I can't control. I don't know how many people watch for that. I don't know how was it for my other content. I'm creating a brand new YouTube channel solely for the purpose to give value and then convert my viewers into paid members. And let me give you guys a little secret sauce that I'm doing. So I created this group, Grace Over Addiction. It's $99 a month. But check this out. It's $99 a month. It's for entrepreneur men who want to break addiction. $99 a month, but I'm giving a 50% affiliate, a 50% affiliate commission to entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? So for every person that you refer, you get 50% affiliate commission. So not only are you learning how to break free from addiction, but you can earn passive side income through this group. So let me go back to Lee. So that is the main thing. For those of you that are now creating your community, if you guys think creating the Skool platform and all that's tough, when you start creating the content on YouTube, that's the real deal right there. That's the real deal right there. And what I would say, because I know, Lee, you asked for helps with scripts, just give a ton of value. A ton of value. So much value that people are like, wow, this guy just, man, I love his channel because he just gives value. Real topics that men want to discuss, to chat about. Let me show you guys one more thing. I'm creating this. So check this out. I'm creating this community, and I've started, a few people, there's one person that liked. I got 3 comments on this one. I'm going for it. I'm not looking, if people reply, if I'm talking to myself, that's great. But I'm building content. I'm building value. Every time somebody joins, a person who joins a week from now, they're just going to fall into so much value. There's so much value in this community. I want people to join this community and be like, wow, there's just so much stuff here. I want Grace Over Addiction to be what men check first in the morning. I want there to be so much value. And what's unfortunate is that I'm in Pacific Standard Time, which means like my 6 a.m. is some people's 9 a.m., right? or 8 a.m. So I'm trying to figure out how to post early to be to like I would have to post at 3 a.m. so people on the East Coast can see this at 6 a.m. Right? But then I don't stay up till 12 a.m. You know what I mean? Because I go to bed by 10 p.m. because I enjoy my sleep. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can, I already wrote to Skool to see if we could do scheduled posts on the community, which I think will be a game changer. And they listen to their people, but that's my goal. My goal is for people who join this community to check this community first. So I'm already giving value. Like today, I wrote this devotional, Grace is your path to freedom. Are people reading it? I don't know. Have they started responding to it? No. Is that changing my mission? Not at all, because I know I'm just adding value. So when people join, there's certain people who join Kingdom Creator Academy and they're replying to like old stuff, which is great. But if I never created or put that, they wouldn't have anything to respond to or to reply to. So I'm going full throttle with this community. And if people aren't responding yet, great. They will soon. But I'm putting so much value in here right now to where I want this to become the place that people check in the morning. Like, man, Brian writes so much good stuff. I want to start my day off with Brian. Okay. Let me check the chat. Are you adding the recordings of the Zooms to the Skool community? Yes. So on Grace Over Addiction, I already this is another thing. So I already scheduled my first group call, which is on Monday, September 8th, right? And I gave this value to Lee. Even if I'm on the call by myself, I'm still doing the call. Even if it's just me, I'm still doing the call. But why? Because I want to get this folder already going. I want this folder to start going. And then whether it's me by myself or me with the group, that's all good. Creating thumbnails and titles does not come easy for me. I have lots to learn in this area. Do you recommend any specific programs that are helpful? Yeah. So I think it's just understanding the, okay. So for one, a title should be under 55 characters, right? Understanding how to create curiosity, knowing that your title should open a strong loop. Like your title should open up a thought, idea, something like, oh, wow, I wonder if that's me. I wonder if he's speaking to me. Let me check to see if I'm making mistakes, right? It's your hook. It's your hook to your video. You have to understand you want to give people a reason to click on your video. I know for me, so let me tell you guys how I end my day. So I end my day with a cup of decaf coffee from my Nespresso machine. I love it because it's warm and it's like foamy and it just feels like fuzzy, right? Like it's just like, it feels like somebody's giving you a hug. Like when you drink this coffee, it's like somebody's giving you a hug saying, Brian, you're going to be all right. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I go on my TV where I have YouTube. And you know what I click on? The very first thing that catches my attention. Something that I believe is going to add value to my day. And it's not even about the creator, because all these creators are good. It's just who wrote the best title and made the best thumbnail for the day. You know what I mean? And that's what I click. I want to see that. So if I'm somebody battling addiction, right? Or if I'm somebody trying to sustain my sobriety and I see how to break any addiction with only a phone, I'll be like, yo, I need to see this, right? Or 5 must-haves when trying to break any addiction. 5 major mistakes when men make while trying to break an addiction. 5 things I wish I knew before going to rehab the first time. This is what the first time. Wow. How many times did he Did he go to rehab? Right? This is what I learned after going to rehab 3 times, right? Now you're speaking to people and things are coming up, and YouTube knows what you're searching for. YouTube knows what you're looking for. So I would say the things for a title is knowing how to create curiosity, right? Giving people a reason to click, making sure people know that there's value in what in the video, and and also, I would suggest going to your favorite creators. And it doesn't have to be around your niche or anything. Going to your favorite creators and clicking the popular section of their page and seeing what titles work for them. Right? So let me see. Can somebody in the chat box really quick write your favorite your favorite your favorite YouTuber? Who's your favorite YouTuber? Don't put me, all right? It's okay. See, I knew it. I'm even redoing my whole man. If you guys knew what goes through my mind, because I know what works. I've seen what works. Okay. Someone put Rick Shields. Perfect. Oh man, this is perfect. Thank you so much. Here we go. I've never seen this channel. I've never seen this channel in my life. I do follow a few golf channels. I think I follow this guy's channel in here, but not Rick Shields. Okay. Here we go. Look at it. First, 1 day ago, follow this video and never 3-putt again. Right? I don't know what a 3-putt is, but I don't play golf. But even reading that, I want to see what he's talking about. What not to do ever again, right? Now let's go to his popular videos here. I cheat at golf with illegal clubs and balls. Who's not going to watch? If you're a golf fan, you're clicking that, especially from a pro, right? Oh, pro cheats. This guy has somebody doing his titles for sure. What will a tour pro golfer score around a public course? First and foremost, a pro golfer going to a public course, that's genius, right? Let's see. Can I be that? Those are too easy. You must learn these golf shots, right? Coming from a pro. This cheating golf ball always flies straight. This is like the master of curiosity here. You know what I mean? And what makes it easy is that, he's probably very well known, right? He's a professional, so any professional athlete would do. But even he is using great titles. Like, these are good titles. Look, 5 ways to stop your golf slice forever. You see how he could have stopped that slice, but he had to add that forever, right? That forever right there is the power word. How high should you tee up the golf ball? Awesome. I didn't even know there's different heights. The secret, you see those power words? Those power words. The secret golf clubs that big brands don't tell you about. Awesome. Look, even a major guy like this is using title tactics. And then you guys see his thumbnails, how they all match. It looks like it's just branded very, very well. I think this one is just a little different. But look at how everything matches. Like, I'm pretty sure, Adam, when you see his thumbnail, you already know it's his video without even knowing, reading the name or the you already know it's a Rick Shields video. What else you got? Three golf shots you need to master now. Like I think of, arguing with your wife, question mark. Stop doing these three things now, right? Um, Not a leader at your workplace, question mark. Three things you need to fix now. Not leading at home, question mark. Three scriptures that saved my life. I secretly bought the cheap PXG driver. I secretly did this one thing and it changed my marriage. I was doing this behind my wife's back, but it worked to my advantage. And then you just talk about how you joined the men's group. You know what I mean? Like this is stuff you guys got to create that, like that. Wow. That curiosity shock value. Three things I did behind my wife's back and I don't regret it. But there's three really good things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then in the scripts, in the videos, you're just giving a ton of value. Like, for instance, for Grace Over Addiction, it's literally going to be how I overcame drugs and alcohol through the grace of God. That's all it's going to be, through the grace of God, right? Non-performance mentality, non-religion mentality, not a works-based mentality, right? It's literally how, and overnight, and you just give so much value that makes people want more, and you become a value machine. So for Lee, um, I would say, let's fix those thumbnails. Let's just at least make it the same as that first one. Let's fix those thumbnails. Oh, and then we got to check the SEO too, because I did the SEO with you on the first video. Did you do the SEO for the other videos? Yeah. Okay. You might want to check that too. We can probably check that on our next call, because that's important too. You know what I'm saying? But at least let's fix the thumbnail. Let's try to get the thumbnail fixed quickly, like right now. Yeah. Cool. And then in the community, I show you guys how to do all the SEO stuff, which it works a lot. All right, let's try one more. Outdoor boys. Wow, 16 million YouTube subscribers, and 16 million YouTube subscribers based out of their niche. Okay. Let's go to their videos. Popular. "4 days alone in Alaska," right? You can see a lot of people use numbers. "Stranded in Alaska's rainforest," 3 days solo camping. "Lost in Alaska," right? He's not lost. He has a video guy with him. How is he lost? But it's just that curiosity and these thumbnails. Come on. You holding an alligator, you can't beat that. Can't beat that. 14 days hunting, fishing, and crabbing, Florida. 8 days camping and building a bushcraft. Yeah, this guy, just his content alone, his content is crazy. So, camping in an Alaska survival cabin. See, he didn't have to add that word survival, but that changes everything. Because camping in an Alaskan cabin, that's cool. But in a survival cabin, you mean that you could possibly not survive? Like, it's creating, those are called power words there. So 6 days jungle survival camping, but here's the kicker: with no food. with no food? Can I survive Alaskan winter with no sleeping bag, no tent, and no tarp? See, he's doing wild things, but it works. You know what I mean? It works. Look at the views on that thing. I bet you if he made a video, well, probably not because he just has a huge viewership. But if he made a video of um and I want to use this as an example. If he made a video of like playing basketball, probably wouldn't get a lot of views. If anything, in the comments, it would be like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Like, come on. Give us the alligator crab stuff. But that's how important niching down is. And that's why I won't use my 5 million YouTube channel to do this. I think I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that channel. I think I'm just gonna go on live and just preach and do salvation calls at the end. But yeah, this is a great channel. But it's more his content just drives everything. But his titles are still good. Like he's still smart. Like he's not just overlooking the titles. He's still, you can tell that you can tell when somebody is title and thumbnail conscious. Like him taking this photo, I believe right before he took that photo, he said this is for the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like they're thumbnail conscious. I would even say before even recording the video, have the title and the thumbnail ready to go. The title and the thumbnail should be done first and then go into the scripting. Like me, I have my title. It says no help ? How to break any addiction with only your phone. That's going to be the first video I record. And it's probably going to be me like this, like, you know what I mean? That's going to be my thumbnail. How to break any addiction with only your phone. And then all the value inside will be all of the verses, all of the scriptures that changed my life and where they're at and how you can access them on the Bible app. Like these are the verses that changed my life, that God no longer counts our sins against us, that he who knew no sin became sin, right? All these power scriptures to let you know that you're now the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. 2 Corinthians 5:17, right? It's just value. Like this is the stuff that took me from, and the proof, the social proof is I spent 5 years in rehab and then just literally one night with an encounter with Jesus changed the course of my life forever. So it's the value in the content, sounding like a master in what you do. You know what I mean? Sounding like wow, this guy really knows what he's talking about. Just like this guy, camping for 6 days with no food. He knows what he's talking about. 14 days hunting, fishing with a big alligator. He knows what he's doing. That's great. Thank you guys for this. This looks like some great content to fall asleep to. All right. Yeah. I think we got another comment here. Okay. Yeah. I can't wait till I start getting into, so what I have left to do in the community, in my community, is I have left to do no, it's over here. I have left to do over here. I have left to do the finishing the Skool, the experience on Skool, and then creating YouTube content. So in this one, day 6, which I'm going to do very, very soon. In day 6, I'm going to work on thumbnails, titles, scripting, and all that. And then I'm also going to launch. So after day 7, because the whole purpose of this is to launch in 7 days. I know it's going to take longer, but technically you can launch quicker than 7 days. I'm going to add how how to set up for Facebook ads and all that good stuff. So there's going to be a lot of bonus content in there. Facebook ads, everything, step by step, how to do it, different ways to bring in, to bring in people. So right now, so check this out. Right now, on my group, I have 28 visitors. So 28 people have visited my page, 11 signups. And the way I got these 28, one was just, connecting with people one-on-one, but also on Facebook. Every day I'm promoting my new group on Facebook. And then you know what I did too, guys, just to give you guys a little bit. So for now, because I'm adding so much value here, I made it public for now. So on general, it's a public page. So people can see people can see like the value. They just can't like reply to it. And then if they go to value, everything is locked. But at least they can see like all the good stuff right here. And I discussed that in the video that I'm recording right now. So right now I'm converting. So check this out. Out of every 10 people who have logged onto my page, I'm at a 40%, almost a 40% conversion rate. So now think about this. If I'm at a 40% conversion rate, how do I get 2,000 people to visit? You know what I mean? Because then that'll just boost this part up. But that's the name of the game. Your conversion rate, and then getting this number up so that this number goes up. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. I hope that helped you guys. If you guys have any other questions for me, please drop them in the community tab. Take advantage of, just of me wanting to help. Like, I really want to help you guys. So let me know. Right in the community tab. That's the best way to get a hold of me. I am going to try this new thing of responding to everyone with a video and just being very thorough and helping everyone. I believe I am, but just to help you guys out on your journey. I know a lot of you guys are now starting your online community. So I want to help you guys and support you guys in every way that I can. Lee, I hope this helped you a lot. Great. Yeah. And guys, remember, this should be fun. This should be exciting. Like, and it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. The name of the game is consistency. You guys will, you guys, if you guys would know how many people start and just don't stay consistent, that's the only reason why this wouldn't work. The only reason it wouldn't work is because somewhere down the line, the enemy got in your head and caused you to just pause on your community. But if you keep this through, you're going to get to where you want to be at. I know so because I've done it myself with Kingdom Creator Academy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the Kingdom Creator Academy. I'm at a 2% churn rate. That means people aren't even leaving the group. There's so much value in here. All right, you guys. If you guys need anything, please let me know. We will be meeting on Friday. If anyone's in the Los Angeles area, I'm speaking on Friday here at my church. If you guys want more information on that, you can send me a message. Free event. We have barbecue pit masters coming. They do food. It's amazing. I'm speaking. I'm preaching that night. So if anyone's in LA, you guys are more than welcome to come. Just send me a DM. And then I'll be in Houston on Saturday. I'll be in Houston. If anybody's in Houston, I'll be in Houston on Saturday. But other than that, if you guys need anything, please reach out to me. I'll post Friday's recording and today's recording today, right now, actually. So, but if you guys need me, reach out. I'll be here for you guys. Love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys very soon in Jesus' name.